Hello, my name is Sydney Morris Hill, and my health advocacy topic is going to be over handicap and wheelchair accessibility here on campus. Some facts about this would just be that going around campus, I saw that a lot of our buildings do not have wheelchair ramps, disability accessibility for a lot of students, or they're mislabeled, misleading, and things of that sort. Also, I noticed that a lot of buildings just do not, in general, have ramps. They don't have any type of entrances for these students or any type of levels for these students to make it through buildings, whether they be in a wheelchair, they may have a walker, or just any type of disability that may not allow them to get through everyday functions like any other person. And I think that this is something very important for these students to have here at the university. This issue is important to me because I've seen firsthand how it impacts somebody and how it impacts their everyday basis, from a student who's disabled having to wake up early just to go to class or an hour early to get to class, because they don't have the same opportunity to get upstairs, and it takes them 15 minutes longer to get to class or to find an entrance into a building where it may take us 3 seconds to run up some stairs. So I think that's very important, to find a more efficient way for these students to get back and forth to class and to events and into places like the Student Ferguson Center, Student Services Center, and things of that sort. Personally, this has affected me because, like I said, I have a friend who we have the same course together, and we come from the same residential area on campus every day. And I see every day that he has to go around a different route than I have to go, and it takes him about 5 to 10 minutes longer to get to class, just simply because there are no ramps, or the ramp is located at the basement of the building, specifically Doster Hall, where we have a class on the 3rd floor, and he can't get to that class within a reasonable time, so he's always kind of late for class. And I don't think that's fair to those students because they didn't ask for their disability, so they shouldn't be treated like this is something that's just placed upon them. They should be treated like everyday students here at the university. Also, I think this would mean for the community, if we change this aspect, that more and more students who are disabled will feel more encouraged about coming here to the university and going to a school on a bigger campus, and feel more warm and welcoming and getting into these buildings and being able to go to class and feeling like everyday students, and like there's no difference between us, because there is no difference between us. We all need one another. Lastly, I think my thing is I wanted to go around and ask the community how this would benefit if we changed things on campus, or did they even notice that we didn't have these things on campus? And many of the student, faculty, and staff that I went around and asked never even noticed the difference. They didn't even know that we didn't have ramps on certain buildings. They didn't know things were misleading or misled. So I think it's very important that we educate our students, faculty, and staff here at the university, as well as I think I'm going to start a petition here at the university that would advocate for those students, and maybe one day we'll be able to have more ramps and accessibility for these students to get into these buildings and get to class on time and things of that sort. So that's my photo voice. I'm here to voice the reason for those students who are disabled or handicapped. I think that accessibility is something that we definitely need here at the university, with being such a large campus with a large student body. That's my topic. Thank you so much.